Hi everybody, welcome back to today's video. I'm going to show you how to design this real quick. It's a Happy Workers Day poster or post and social media handles. Let's step into Photoshop. Let me show you how to do it. Now this is going to be photorealistic a little bit. We're going to add some 3D effects to it. And so guys, do not skip the video. Click on create new, and then we're going to use these dimension. I'm going to use 2000 here, 2000 here, 300 here. I'll set here to color white. I'm going to call it Happy Workers Day, something like that, and I'm going to click on create. Also, I'll go to my views and I'm going to set this side to 66. Perhaps I'll set the margins here to 0. And I'll click on OK. Now I feel like the canvas is prepped. We also want to start with a background. We're going to use a solid color, and then the solid color we are going to be using is F3, F5, F5. Okay, now this is off white. Okay, we're going to click on create. Okay, and then let's put it in a group. We're going to call it BG. We're going to come back to this later on. Let's close it. Also, I want us to start with our text. I'm going to pick my text tool. I'm going to type over here, and then I'm going to pick happy. Then I'll come and paste it there, Control V. Okay, I'm going to open my character. The font I am going to be using is Montserrat. I'm going to be using Montserrat Black for this for the meantime. Also guys, you want to enlarge the size a little bit, so give it the font size that is quite huge, maybe 60 something will do. Make it also color 81883. Okay, now you realize this is not black, it's just a grayish color, and this is what we are also going to be using. Now select this, click to make it all caps. Good, and then let's work on a few of the effects over here. I'm going to set this side to 110, and then I'm going to set this side to 100. Good, I like the way it is. This side we need to make it minus, or maybe minus, let's see, 60 will do. Make it really together like that. I like the way it looks for the meantime. I'm going to drag it somewhere here. Control J to duplicate it, and then click on your move tool and then move it down. Okay, now let's go and then let's go and pick workers. Then let's paste it there, double click it and then paste workers there. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to push workers to hit this side for the meantime. Then I'm going to pick happy. I need to make sure happy almost touches it. All right, good. Then I'm also going to push it inside till it touches this side, so you can see it falls here straight like that. This is how I want it to be like. Now Control T to select both of them, and then Control T. Okay, make sure it is middle aligned, guys. It is middle aligned. All right, so drag it. Okay, so I feel like it's middle aligned. This is great so far. We're also going to type somewhere here. We're going to type day, because it's Happy Workers Day, right? So day. I'm going to take the caps off here. I'm going to be using a different font. It's orthography. I'm going to use orthography thin for the meantime, and then I'm going to click on my move tool and I'll drag it down here. Also guys, we want it to be very big, so we're going to use maybe 150 something. All right, and then also we need to make sure it can be visible, so we're going to use a darker shade, 222121. Okay, click on OK, and then I'm going to drag it somewhere here. Okay, let's put it in a group. Let's call it Workers Day. Now this looks amazing. Okay, let's also go and then let's see whether we can drag in our contacts. Really important, drag in your contact, release it. If it's not coming, I want you to go to file and I want to go to place embedded, and then I want you to go and then locate it. Should be somewhere here, somewhere there. Alright, so I'm going to click on the contact and I'm going to place it there. Enter. I'm going to drag it down. I need to make sure it's somewhere here, and then that means I need to also drag the workers down a bit more. Okay, so this looks perfect. Next thing guys that we are going to do is let's open the workers, duplicate the workers, drag it into BG. I want you to set the opacity over here to 16%. Good. Then I want you to drag it up like that. Okay, so now let's close it. Let's close this as well. We can now bring in our helmet. So let's go to place embedded, and then let's go and pick our helmet. Let's click on place. Good. Now as you can see, our helmet is color red. We want to give it now an orange theme, and so let's go to this side adjustments. Let's go and pick hue and saturation, and then clip it to the helmet over here. Guys, you can see the helmet over here. Clip it to it. Okay, and then let's go to master here. Let's set color red, and then let's play with the hue at this side. Okay, so I'm basically going to set the hue here to 33. All right, now you can see it's over here nicely, and then the saturation I'm going to set it to 56. Okay, so the orange looks cool and looks great. I'm going to put these two in a group. I'll call it helmet. Then I'm going to drag it on top of everything. Good. I like the effect so far. I feel like this is great. Also go to place embedded. Let's add a few embellishments to it. I'm going to add this. You can see it's Happy Workers Day. All right, so enter, drag it somewhere here. Okay, now Control H. Guys, here's the thing. I'm going to drag this to hit that, and I'm going to drag this to hit that. So I need to make sure all my text falls within those. I hope you catch my drift. So I'm going to push in the ellipse in here. Why? Because I need to make sure it falls within that. Then I'm going to drag it down a bit more. Okay, and if possible, I'm going to drag it underneath helmet. Cool. Okay, also even the helmet, I need to make sure the helmet falls in the middle. Control T. Okay, what we can do with the helmet is that we can also try and then maybe push the helmet forward a little bit more. Okay, that means we have more space. We can play with the ellipse. Yes, I feel like this is better. Good. So we can also go back there again, and then we can pick place embedded, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pick the stars. Click on OK, enter. Okay, drag the stars here. Control H. Like I said, it doesn't have to cross that boundary. All right, so I can even push it down there a little bit so that it gets concealed beneath the helmet. That way it sells the 3D illusion nicely. Okay, push it in more. Then we can also go again. What else can we do to it? I feel like we can add some few text over here. So I'm going to click there, and I'm going to pick this quote. Then I'm going to paste it here. All right, and then I'm going to Montserrat. We are still going to use Montserrat for it, but we need to reduce the font size drastically to maybe 9 or 10, something like that. Cool. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to delete it. I'm going to pick my text too, and I'm going to just create something like that. Then I'm going to paste my text in there. I need to go to paragraph, and I need to make sure it is left aligned. Good. And then also, guys, font is 9, of course. Okay, and then we don't want to use black. Black is too heavy. We need to use maybe medium, nicely. And then let's work on a few of the stuffs over here. The tracking here, I'm going to set it to -80. Cool. I'm also going to make sure this side is whatever font. Make sure it's just maybe 110 or 100. Here's also 110 or 100. I'm going to click here. I'm going to set it to color black for now. I'm still going to work on it. Make sure caps lock is off. Yes, caps lock needs to be off. And I think this is good. Don't double click it for the meantime, and then let's drag it there like that. I like it like that. Okay, now let's go here to the leading. We need to give it extraordinary huge amount of leading. So I'm going to give it 22. Let's go to this side, 22 for the leading. Good. Okay, then I'm going to drag it somewhere here. All right, and I'm going to pick, let's zoom in for this because of the details. Okay, I'm going to pick this. I'll drag it like that. Yes, I'm going to drag it underneath it. I'm going to double click it and I'm going to give it this color code. I'm going to give it FF6E27. Click on OK. Then I'm going to duplicate it 1, 2, 3. I'm going to drag the last one here. Make sure it falls in the middle of Napoleon. Good. Then I'm going to select the 4 of them, and I'm going to click on this. Okay. Then I'm going to add this to it. I'm going to put it in the group. Control G. I'm going to drag it up. Then I'll call it quotes. Alright, so you can also see it falls straight over there. This is amazing. Okay, so Control H. Now what we're going to do also is we're going to vary the font. Let's make this one color. Let's make everything color white. Now and then let's leave Napoleon color. That color. Now which one is this? Good. We are going to push it in a little bit more. Good. And Napoleon as well. I feel like Napoleon also needs to go in a bit more. That's good. So these two are good. We are good with the quote. Alright. Let's see. The other thing is we can also add in a few other embellishments. Now we haven't gotten to adding my number one how do I call it, go to add some few styles to the work. Okay, but this is just a few things I'm doing for the meantime. Okay, so now everything is put, everything is nice. Now you can see everything is working around the helmet. This is what you should be looking for. All the informations are around the helmet and they are nice. Now let's put everything in a group. Control T. Okay, good. And then let's go. I need to place embedded. I need to go and look for my logos. I'm going to pick this one. Okay, now let's just say this is the logo of the company. So you're going to keep the logo of the company here. Okay, maybe I might have to give it a different font. I'll go and then maybe give it maybe the same orangey color of feel. Alright, because that's the theme I was going for. Okay, so I feel like this is good so far. So far, like this is good. Okay, now that we are done, I still feel like it should come down a bit more. Alright guys, I still feel like it should come down a bit more. Okay, because equal spacing here, equal spacing here. Now put it in a group. Let's call it logo. But here's the thing, we need to now add some glow to it. So I'll create a new layer. Okay, then I'll come and pick the yellowish color in the stars here. Maybe even go there and go and pick more. Yeah, I think I like that yellowish color. I'm going to click here. Then I'll go there and I'm going to set it to linear dodge. Okay, I'm going to increase it a little bit. And I'm going to hide it. Okay, I just want just a little bit of it to spill over on the helmet. Good. I'll duplicate it, and then I'm going to put it here on the stars as well. I'm going to reduce the size a little bit, drag it there. Good. I'm going to duplicate it again, and I'm going to put it somewhere here. All right. Good. Now there I'm going to duplicate it twice because I wanted to really give it a really nice hit. But that also means that I need to mask, because it's too much. I need to mask look at my brush tool. I need to mask this side so that you can really see what is written there. And then also, if possible, I need to also reduce it a bit. Let's see if I can hide this. Okay, we need to I'm going to give this one a mask. Then I'm going to maybe hit here. No, it's too much. Okay, so guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set here to 60. Okay, that's opacity here, and then I'm going to try to hit here. Okay, all right, so that at least the text there can be seen. Good. We're going to put it in a group. You're going to call it glow. Also, guys, let's merge everything together. Control Alt Shift and then E, merging everything together. Right click it and then convert it to a smart object. Now I want you to go to the blending modes and set it to soft light. Awesome. The last thing, guys, we are going to do is we need to go to file and we need to go to place embedded, and we need to go and pick let's go and pick this, holographic or whatever it is. Click over there. I want you to click this side. I want you to set it to screen. Okay, now we can decide to increase it and drag it here, even perhaps drag it here. Okay, alright, so I think this is cool. Alright, so guys, one more thing, if you love this video, hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel as well. I love you all, guys. Don't forget, if you found value here, subscribe, like, comment. Those are the things I need from you. See you in the next one. Peace out.